Hey, what's up guys? RuppDat here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. In the last episode, we got our game started here with our protagonist. Why did I pause it? Anyway, our protagonist here, RuppDat. Not a whole lot to him as of yet, but in this episode, we got transported to a new land in the last episode. This episode, we're gonna go do some exploring. I'm gonna turn left here. Taking a left turn. Come up here, and we find this treasure chest, which contains a high potion. Very nice. Gonna head back around, and yes, it is water. It looks ugly in this place. What the? And our bridge just randomly collapsed. That's always good. Nah, actually it's not, but work with me here. So now we're back in control. We have no map. Just swim forward a little bit, and something is watching us from the depths. I wonder what it could be. Oh my god! Flying fish! They do exist! Anyway, we're gonna get into this little mini-boss battle here. Against these three Sahagins. They die pretty quickly though. Just one hit from your sword will knock them out. And as we kill off this one here, our battle is going to come to a pause. You only need to kill two. So what's up with this one then? Our battle is going to be interrupted by this thing. This behemoth of a fish. I would not want to meet that thing in a dark alley at night. Then again, considering that I've not seen an alleyway that is underwater, I'm pretty sure I won't see this thing in a dark alley at night, which is pretty good. So we get this monster here, and this is actually a boss battle. Geoscaino. I think that's how you pronounce it. I have absolutely no idea what to say, or if I'm pronouncing it right. Anyway, just gonna hit him. He's gonna punch back. As you can see, he actually does a ton of damage. I'm gonna attack him again. Kind of taking a bit of a risk there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this is another fight you cannot lose. Something will appear on screen right about now if I'm actually wrong on this, but I don't think I'm wrong. Yeah, just a couple of hits. This thing actually has a lot more HP than this. That's why you probably noticed with the Sinspawn Amos fight, I put up a little stat counter for everything about that thing. I'm not doing that with this boss just because he actually has a lot stronger stats. This is just how this fight is supposed to play out. It's one of those little storyline cutscene kind of fights. You usually get some of them in Final Fantasy games. Swim! Swim as your life depends on it! Oh my god, we're gonna get eaten! No, we're not. Thank god. I would probably be terrified as all hell if I actually got swallowed by some giant fish thing that has its rib cage sticking out.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Not gonna die as long as I'm playing. So we can't go back this way. It is blocked off. So let's head up this way. If I can stop running into things. Thank you. Oh shit, that was scary. And maybe the first time you played through if you weren't expecting it. Push this crap out of our way. And we come to this big temple looking room with water pouring everywhere.
Cold. Need fire.
No, what you need is a pair of jeans or sweatpants or something. A hoodie that's actually got long sleeves might work too. Anyway, if we examine this with the X button, we find the remains of a campfire. So we can start another fire here. We just need to go find some flint and tinder. But first, we're going to save really quick. And we're going to head through this door. Look in this box and check it out. We got some flint, and that, I don't know if those are supposed to be curtains or something else, but just because they look like tentacles, that's a bit disturbing. Anyway, we're going to ignore this for now. If we can stop running into it, head up here. Run around all the debris. And look at this. A withered bouquet. This is going to serve as our tinder. Because everyone knows if you light a plant on fire, it'll create a campfire. Remember that the next time you're lost in the wood, kids. So let's go over to this campfire remains pile thing. And watch as we ignite a fire by the strike of lightning. Because that's how it always works in reality. And we've got some random motion that's going to come into effect in a little bit. This place does look really interesting. It would look a lot better if it wasn't a complete wreck.
I need food.
Oh, wah, wah, wah. That is the one thing that I will admit to, and a lot of other people will...
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Such a brat, isn't he? Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted... Oh wait, I'm going to be interrupted here in a moment again. Because look at that, we're losing our fire. What was that? Hey, wake up, dumbass. You're losing your fire.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me!
I told ya.
Nah, just hold on. I'll get more wood.
You're gonna need a lot more than that. Another bolt of lightning and... check it out. We've got another mini-boss encounter here so soon. Even though it's not going to be listed as a boss of any kind. But again, it's another one of those storyline fights. You get a lot of those right at the beginning of the game.
Give me a break!
This is a click. I think it's a common enemy at some point in the game. But here it's a mini-boss. And I really like how the screen just rotates around our little battlefield here as we go back and forth, beating on each other, back and forth. Bam. And this is where we are going to get halted briefly. Because... who called for the demolition squad? Though that's a really interesting looking demolition squad. Anyway, this person's gonna walk up and join us in combat.
You on my side? Cool.
And it's gonna give us a little tutorial about using items with this character, such as special, use. We got 2 grenades. Let's chuck one of this thing. And for our hero here, I'm going to use a potion because I'm getting a little worried about his health. Because I think you actually can die in this battle. I'm going to steal a grenade back. Attack. I'm going to use another grenade. Attack again. I'm just going to attack with this person. I want to save my last grenade. Now, there's really not a whole lot to this battle. It's just a bunch of back and forth of hitting one another until this thing eventually falls. Like so. And we get our first instance of the Final Fantasy X remix of the classic victory theme, as we get some levels here and 2 ability spheres. That'll be explained to us in another tutorial very shortly. I will also be explaining that in a moment as well, but it looks like this chick wants to say something to us.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go.
Redek Drak! Ifin, Irisa, Tekiaka! Wag, Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Trivadek Risa!
Dralmia, Drakisha Tain.
Ifan Petted! Fapuneket Vedrik! Kuno.
Ouch. But yeah, I know a lot of the stuff that I'm just kind of skirting around here. I'm just choosing not to say it for the benefit of anyone who might be watching this video that has actually, for some reason, not played this game, or is using it as a first time walkthrough. In which case, I'm not going to give out any spoilers until they actually appear in the game. And if you're looking for a 100% playthrough, then I'm afraid you're going to have to look somewhere else. Because I will be honest and admit, this is not going to be a 100% run. If you're looking for that, look for a walkthrough.
Hey, that hurts.
Sujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
More pointless talking that we can't understand. Check out this guy.
Heinous!
Look at the tats on him.
Right. Whatever.
Sorry, I'm not very good at charades. You can stop with the grunting.
I said I don't understand.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
Holy crap, she speaks English.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
But yes, if we go over here, we get an Albed Primer, our first one of the game. But yeah, I'm really getting off track here as we get settled in with these Albed. Another quick save here. Trying to get back on track. A Let's Play is, for those of you who don't know the difference, a Let's Play is not intended to be a 100%
Oh, almost forgot.
run through. It's just someone playing the game. A walkthrough is a 100% walkthrough. Now, I know some Let's Players do like to aim for 100%. This is not a game I'm familiar with as far as 100% goes. This is going to explain to us the sphere grid. Just telling us about all the different nodes. It's a really unique level up system, exclusive only to Final Fantasy X. I think a lot of people got confused on it though. This is going to tell us if you press the X button, you can move, head how many sphere levels you've earned, if you can land on spaces, or you take out adjacent spaces to learn abilities, or increase stats. Confirm your choices. Typical tutorial stuff. Yeah, this is just going to tell you, you can hit X, use a sphere. We only have ability spheres. This is just for the sake of the tutorial. Each sphere corresponds to different spaces where you can learn abilities or increase your stats or whatnot. Or unlock locks, which we will deal with later when we get to that point. So yeah, it just seems difficult, but really it's not when you really get down to it. Just move to spaces. You can press L1 and R1. Just switch between characters. Nothing too complex. It just looks intimidating because it's so freaking huge.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
You're sure, Spunky. But yeah, on to the second of my 3 unfinished thoughts. Our chick there. Again, I do know what her actual name is. I'm choosing to keep it a secret for now. Use the circle button to dive down. You can use square to return to the ship. Just follow the path along the map up there. But yeah, as far as that chick's attire is concerned, I don't think I'm alone on this. I don't know if I am or not, but the first time I was playing this, I honestly thought that she was actually naked in those spots, save for the straps around the areas that they're obviously highlighting. I mean, it does look like it. I mean, it's flesh colored. Anyway, we get some piranhas here. They're nothing too bad. They're pretty weak. You can take them out really quickly. But yeah, I mean, honestly, her attire looks like a flesh color bodysuit. It's actually not that difficult to mistake it. Though realistically, this would be an M-rated game if that truly were the case, and this is not an M-rated game. And the third of my unfinished thoughts is our main hero, who I will refer to as Titus for this brief part, as we save real quick here. A lot of people, including myself to some extent, don't like the guy just because of how whiny, bitchy he is, how childish he can be. Like right now, he's just banging on that computer screen, and randomly the door opens. If only it worked that way in reality. Gonna swim through here. Yeah, a lot of people just do not like the guy, and I understand why, and to a small extent, I don't like him either, just because of how whiny he can be. That doesn't make him a bad character, though. Annoying, but not a bad character. As we get ambushed into a little mini-boss encounter with a bunch of these stupid piranhas. I'm gonna steal from them and get some more grenades. Huh, these suckers are actually a little bit tougher. But yeah, they aren't really too harmful. I think there's ones later in the game that can poison you. But these ones, they just do minor damage. They aren't really anything worth being frightened about. So a couple hits and these things go down, just like any other piranha you might happen to run into. I just like how the enemy name classifies them as Piranha. Where you can clearly see there's like 3 or 4 piranhas in that group. So, gonna examine this. Get the power going. And let there be light! We are God! We have made light! And apparently we have made earthquakes too. And whoa, what is that? Everything takes on this evilish red looking tone. But yes, now we're gonna head back this way. And in this room, we're gonna get cut off and forced into a boss battle. Meet Tross, this giant blue and orange squid thing. Get 3 grenades from him for stealing. But Tross can actually be a bit of a pain. Here comes this tentacles attack, which does some pretty decent damage actually. I think I'm gonna use a grenade on him. But yeah, Tross can be a bit of a pain if you're still kind of new to this game. And this is one of the main reasons why. He's going to move all the way over to the other side of this power generator. And this is where we're going to be introduced to trigger commands. Where if you press the left button, you can actually see we have, in addition to our overdrive, which we cannot use without a full overdrive gauge, we have a trigger command. Wait while recovering HP for standby. I think I'm going to do that with our hero, RuppDat. And as far as our chick here is concerned, I think I'm actually going to heal her first. Because I know for a fact, the attack that Tross is about to do is actually pretty devastating for early in the game. Nautilus charge, and boom! Actually a pretty good chunk of damage for this early in the game. And now he's going to turn his back to us. And we're just free to beat him up from behind. And he's going to turn around and tentacle rape us. In the face. That's what you get for tentacle raping me. Gonna heal up with the chick again. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. I guess I should probably call her since that's what this thing is saying her name is right now. Gonna slash it in the face, use another grenade. Boom! And it's gonna go all the way around to the other side again. Joy. So we're just gonna stand by. And with our hero here, we can now use Pincer Attack. Where they're gonna communicate to one another. And this is not really an actual attack. They're just gonna move around and trap this thing between them, permanently disabling the Nautilus charge attack, and pretty much leaving this thing at our mercy for the most part. It can still attack, but its most devastating attack is now null and void for the remainder of the battle. And for your tentacle rape, I'm going to raise you a spiral cut overdrive. Take this! Not really much spiral going on there, as I'm going to chuck another grenade at it. But that's just how it goes for underwater battling. And there you go, this thing is out of commission. Yeah, this thing can be a bit difficult for early in the game if you're still kind of new, still getting used to things. But if you're used to everything already, then this thing is no trouble at all. Now we've got a little hole we can swim through. So let's head on out. Leave this place. And now whatever this thing is, it is now activated. We have lights. We're gonna scare away all the fishies. Poor fishies. So yeah, now we just, again, just follow the arrow. Really, you're going to want to just keep your control stick pointing to the upper right position as we get all these other owlbeds swimming down here to start getting this thing raised. Head over to where the arrow is. We're going to trigger this mini cutscene and we're going to make our way back to the ship. The ship that's actually floating on the water, not the one that's sitting down here. Because what use is this ship to us right now? So we're just going to get a random look at the water here. Ugh. Boring. And now we're going to make our way back topside. So back on our ship here. What are we, a dog? Hey!
Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Apparently these people don't care. Talk about rude. Sometime later.
Hungry.
Stop your whining. Again, that's why people hate you. As we are kicked. Gee, thanks. If you wanted my attention, you could have just said something.
Whoa! Right on.
There's your damn food, now stuff your face. I'm pretty sure that's not how you're supposed to eat that stuff. I thought she gave you a fork. You dumbass.
Hey!
And that's why you do not eat too fast.
It's because you eat too fast.
Thank you. Though, sadly, that's a problem I have sometimes too, admittedly, and it is not a pleasant feeling.
Hey!
Hey.
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
So yes, this is Riku.
You really do understand.
Getting overexcited for simple things. Good for you.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
Probably one of the few times in this game
We means you.
where Albed is not actually in a different color to differentiate that it is in fact Albed.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell?
Albed did not exist in the land Titus came
Wait.
from.
You're not an Albed hater, are you?
Or excuse me,
I don't even know what an
RuppDat.
Albed is.
I've got to get used to calling him by my own screen name because that is his name.
I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkanabes.
Did you hit your head or something?
Very possible. That's probably why he's acting like such a goofball.
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
Apparently not.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkan. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder.
And no, being swallowed by a light in the sky does not mean he was transported and this is heaven. In case you were curious for whatever reason.
Say something funny?
You were near Sin.
And?
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
There's a lot I could say, but I'm choosing not to because it is major spoilers for the end.
You sure?
And again, I'm trying to avoid spoilers.
There is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago.
For now,
So,
let's just
one place
pretend
where it's
that
all
this
there.
guy was just launched 1,000 years into the future for some inexplicable reason.
What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Well, according to Back to the Future, we should have time travel invented by now, so... Yeah, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and save, and I think we're actually going to cut things off here because this video is getting a little long. So, as intriguing as this conversation has been, we will continue it another time. So, until next time, this is RuppDat, signing out.